It's a cool, overcast and perfect day, and I happen to find myself in Benoni, of all places, at Formula K. We've teased it, you've wished for it, and to those of you who voted for it, I would like to thank you personally. I'm Jason Goliath. This is Top Gear South Africa, star in a reasonably priced car. For our first episode, I thought I'd announce myself, Jason Goliath, as the host, and who would our stars be? The real stars for me are the people who fought for this show to happen. So please help me welcome my first ever guests on the show, the true stars of Top Gear South Africa. Our publishing, commissioning, editors, they are the owners of Top Gear South Africa. Please welcome Lerato Matebesi and Avon Middleton. Everybody clap behind the camera, clap there, clap. Gents, I humbly bow before you and thank you sincerely for making today what I like to call dream come true day, right?
Yeah, for sure.
We're here. You guys have been talking about this for years. It has finally materialized. Thank you. So let's start in the beginning. Avon, why is Top Gear South Africa so important to you?
Sure. Wow. That's a big question, but short answer, it's the biggest motoring media brand in the world. It's a brand that I think all of us can say we grew up watching, we grew up with, we know it. We all feel like we know Top Gear.
100%.
Every time we speak to someone, they go, oh, Top Gear. Oh, they know it. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, it's just one of those brands that to be able to actually say we manage and we're the custodians of, man, it's pride. And then, of course, we love cars and petrol and going quickly. And we'll talk more about that, but that's why I Top Gear, right?
But I think that leads us into our first question for Lerato. Brother, you are, just like Avon, one of the greatest petrol heads I've ever met. Cool, you're a journalist. Cool, you're an editor. Cool, you do all of these things, but it really is in your blood.
Yeah.
This particular project has been something that I think you guys at the magazine have worked so hard to bring to life. Why this part of the show for South African audiences?
Look, for us really, Jason, it's not just about the Top Gear brand, but really it's for us is to showcase the reasonably priced car, which is standing right next to us here, the Suzuki Swift, the latest and the greatest. And yeah, it's really just to bring, people closer to the brand and have celebrities coming and driving these cars and just having a nice sort of care, a banter, something that's very important for us at Top Gear. It is really is a brand for people, and we want to show people that Top Gear is accessible to pretty much everyone who's got petrol coursing through their veins.
So it's for me, I think the brand is even bigger than that. It's for people who've got petrol coursing through their veins, but it's also for people who enjoy entertaining content.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we all love Top Gear. The brand for me has always represented something that I, as a petrol head, can enjoy. And when my wife, who's quarter to petrol head, sits down, before she can ask me to change the channel, she's laughing at the jokes.
Yeah.
She's pulled in. She's into it.
Yeah.
So this is not the first kind of official Top Gear global thing that we've introduced. You had the Top Gear track. And if we've got the Top Gear track, everyone, why do we find ourselves on this delicious piece of tarmac?
Yeah, it is delicious, I'll tell you that. So yeah, we're at Formula K. The whole thing about a star in a reasonably priced car, that's important. The car is a reasonably priced car,
yes.
and that inherently means it's slow. Okay, so it's not the sharpest tool in the shed, it's not an M3,
yes.
And so it's about putting celebrities into a car where they can really wring its neck. But actually, if we did this on our track, I think two things would have happened. One is, our track's quite long,
yes.
It's a good 3 Ks long. And I think the lap would have been quite long, but also the speeds the guys would be carrying would be really high. And so, the Top Gear track is for performance cars. Formula K is perfect for this car. It's for a reasonably priced car, and it's tricky, it's technical, there's a lot of work. Whoever's in this car, there's no time for sleeping.
No.
You're awake and you're working the whole time.
Yeah, so the Top Gear track is for cars that are not reasonably priced.
Generally.
Our track today is literally for a star in a reasonably priced car.
Yeah.
And I want you to think of it like, this is how you have to drive in Joburg. In Joburg at the moment, it's not like it's defensive driving, but you are busy the whole time. If you are not dodging potholes, you're dodging the homeless bra, directing traffic. If it's not a homeless bra, it's a taxi.
Yeah.
So you're busy. You've got to keep your eyes open, and you've got to be go. So look, I think that the car is perfectly suited to the track. Of course, the three of us got to go out a little bit earlier. And that brings me to the show. Star in a reasonably priced car. So we're going to be inviting South Africa's favorite celebrities. And I want you to take this opportunity right now to really start getting down below in the comments and tell us who you'd like to see behind the wheel.
Good.
Who do you believe has clutch control that's a springbok? Who do you believe used to act on equally, but they know where the apex on a corner is? These are the type of questions you need to be asking yourself. And what I can promise you is we will ask them to come. No matter how big, no matter how small, we're going to put your star in this reasonably priced car. Tell me about the history. So you try to get in there a little bit early. Tell me about the history of TopGear and this particular little gem, the Suzuki Swift.
Well, for starters, this car won our Budget Car of the Year.
So Budget Car of the Year
At
winner.
our 2024 awards. And also, it's probably one of the best-selling cars in its segment.
It is.
It is official,
It's
yeah.
official now. And it's accessible, Jason. It's accessible to a lot of people. And for us, really, that was very important. So, yeah, we're very, very happy with the Suzuki Swift, and we can't wait to see how our guests are going to find it. But we've enjoyed it. And yeah, what an incredible little car.
I think I agree with everything that you've said. I'm going to say something maybe controversial, but this Suzuki Swift for me is what the Taz was back in the day.
Precisely.
Something that was bulletproof, something that you could rev the nuts off it every single day, and it never ever pulled a bearing. It's not like all of these new cars that we drive nowadays. So something that is built simple. And I think what we found today driving it around is even when you're driving it irresponsibly under controlled conditions in a closed off track, I don't think we got more than 7.5 liters per 100, even when touching that red line in third gear all day.
Yeah, it's a good point. I actually, 6 of us have been around in this car, whacking the heck out of it, and it's sitting on 7.3 liters per 100. Like
So,
that's
a reasonably priced car for reasonable people
Absolutely.
that let their children drive sometimes and are going to hit that red line. Okay. Let's talk about the laps. So what we're going to do, in fact, is we're going to be inviting, as I said, your favorite celebrities to go around the track. And we thought that today we would kind of set the benchmark.
Yeah.
So myself, I'm a comedian. Guys, I make jokes. I learned after becoming friends with actual motoring journalists and race car drivers that I used to say things like, I can drive. Now I've changed my English to, I like to drive and enjoy driving very much. So we're going to use my lap as the basis. That'll be the baseline lap that all celebrities will be challenged to achieve, okay? So my lap time is going to be the basis, and then we'll have our 2 semi-professionals that will kind of give us an idea. But we have put South Africa's favorite racing driver, Mandla, behind the wheel, and we'll give you Mandla's time a little bit later on. Gents, let's first talk about the track. Lerato,
Right.
what are your highlights about the track here at Formula K?
I think for me, it's a little bit of everything. And obviously, this track is modeled around a lot of tracks around the world. We've got a little tricky section there at the back, which
Very
is like
tricky.
the corkscrew from
Very
the US.
The corkscrew, as
corkscrew,
Lerato
yeah.
put it.
Very, very tricky.
Maybe we'll edit the subtitles on that one. It's that tricky. If you know, you know. It's that tricky.
But really, for us, it's the technicality of this track. You want to learn, and you want to learn it well.
Yeah.
And this car is just perfect for this layout. And we really just want to make people enjoy, have fun while you're here.
Yeah.
And very competitive, as we found out amongst the team. But yeah, we'll get onto that.
To help you be competitive, the team have also gone above and beyond. So the car's been stripped out, it's been fitted with a roll cage. You're gonna have to wear a helmet. You've got the bucket seat for the driver with the racing harness. So we've looked at safety, and I've got to say, after being out there, those safety features help stiffen it up a little bit, which makes it even more enjoyable. Everyone, I think you called it a go-kart on a go-kart track.
Yeah, look, so interesting. We fetched this car from Suzuki South Africa, and we drove it, and very softly sprung. You know, it's a Suzuki Swift. It's light.
100%.
You know,
Comfortable.
and then we put the roll cage in, and I mean, I'll be honest, we didn't expect much. You know what I mean? But actually, the car's a whole lot more rigid. It's lighter, and you can actually feel it when you're going around here. So you might look at it and think, well, it's actually quite slow. It does feel exciting. It feels engaging, and as I said, you got to be awake.
So that little bit of stiffening up also helps the back come out. And for me, I was like 3 cylinders and a little bit of this on a front wheel drive. I think we've done it, gents.
Yeah, I think you got 3 wheels, 3 wheels on.
2 wheels. He was driving on 2 wheels.
What is
didn't, you did.
What is the most challenging part of the track for you?
Sure. So, you know, I always like a track where there's elevation, right?
Yeah.
Some parts of the track you're going uphill, some parts of the track you're going down. So this is definitely the
One
one
of
thing.
those.
There's a section on the track, I think we call it around turn 4, 5, there's a chicane, but it's a chicane where you come in quite hot, you're going down a hill, then you've got to turn right. but the chicane's on uphill. So
Yes.
you lose a whole bunch of momentum. Then you've got to navigate what is probably the most tricky part of the track, in my opinion.
Yes.
So you bog down, the speed bogs down because now you're going uphill.
Yeah.
You don't know which gear you should be
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
So for me, that's probably the hardest one. If I have to say, when we talk about our laps, I'm putting my excuses in now. That's where I lost all of my time.
I'm gonna agree
might
with you.
need this.
I'm gonna agree with you. Me, it's the S-bend, the corkscrew,
The corkscrew.
at the end,
Yeah.
and that corkscrew confuses me for the next apex, which is coming onto the
We've gotta
straight
think
and then
ahead.
lose a lot of speed. So let's talk about the laps. Avon, we're gonna start with you because we'll run it in the order that we are in, and maybe let's start in the middle. Because maybe people will think we set this up strategically. So let's start in the middle because we don't know the times at all, but we've all had a little bit of time around the track. And the way this worked was super simple. We got to do a lap with Mandla, 1 lap. On the day, celebrities will get 5 laps, or for some of you celebrities that don't drive manual, maybe we'll add in a couple more laps just to make your heart happy. But as soon as you are ready, you will then go through the track on your own. What Mandla's doing is essentially showing you where the braking points are, showing you where the apexes are, telling you which gear you're supposed to be in. And that just kind of helps build your confidence and helps you understand where the car's capabilities are to get the most out of your lap. Lerato, let's talk about your lap. What happened?
I just drove the car around and I enjoyed it.
In other words, not much.
Remember, and you guys were very keen for me to
Yes.
go out first.
Yes,
But, you know,
yes.
someone has to bed down the tires and warm up the
And
brakes.
that's
Yeah,
true.
you know.
You hear the excuses.
Stand
Number
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
number two.
Someone needs to warm up these eco tires.
But yeah, Jason, I think for me, it was just to kind of suss out exactly what our celebrities can expect when they come here. Obviously, safety is a big, big, big thing for us at TopGear. And we just want to make sure that people are having fun. But
You are
yeah.
still not talking about your lap, my friend. You're talking about other people's laps. How was your lap?
My lap was good. I enjoyed it.
It looked good.
You know, here and there, I just parked on the side of the road just to kind of look at the scenery and not spoil it for you guys. But it was fun. I really thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's a go-kart in this car, man. You're just driving this thing. Tires are squealing, but you're not going that fast. It's just part of the drama.
Hey, let's have a look at some highlights from Lerato's lap.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey! Let me tell you, some people took the thing seriously.
Hey guys, you know.
I've never seen your eyes were like lasers.
Hey man, you have
You're focused.
Yeah, man.
You're focused, clutch
Did
control.
you see the race face?
My guy, I am so, you just look fast. You just look fast.
Just had fun. I just had fun.
It
That's what
looked
meant.
like incredible fun. I do have your time coming in. Let us have a look. This is
Now we're
your
talking. Now we're talking.
official time. In fact,
Official.
Lerato, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
not going to give you your official time.
Why is that?
Oh,
Come
I'm
on,
not going to
Jay.
give you your official time because
Jay.
what I want to do is I'm going to put this under my arm. And let's have a quick look at my lap, which is the benchmark. And I'm only doing this because what if mine is way worse? And I don't want to get my hopes up. So let's have a quick look at the highlights from my lap. Play the video.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, as you can see, guys, born to race. As you can also see in that video, the reason I have this beard is for reasons beyond my genetic control, because my face literally just looked like a watermelon in a helmet. So I'm not proud, but I tried my best, and I did the left foot brake every now and then. Not effectively, and I did get it up on 2 wheels, which I think a round of applause is
yeah, you
deserved.
did. Yeah. Well,
All right,
done.
let's bring in
We
that time.
certainly didn't do that.
All right, this is it. I've got Lerato under my arm. This is the time of Jason. We're going to do it like this. All right, I did it in 1 minute, 13 seconds, 0.22. Yo, come on.
I don't know actually why that's relevant. I don't
1
know.
minute,
I
yeah,
don't
we don't know.
Yeah.
So as I
It just
said,
sounds good.
Benchmark, as you
I
say, yeah.
have not been professionally trained. I am like you at home, a person that likes jokes and thinks they can drive. This is going to be our benchmark, and all celebrities that are going to be joining me, all our stars, this is the time to beat 113.22, which I don't think is a bad time at all, which brings us immediately to Lerato's time. 113.22, Lerato is the time to beat. Lerato did it.
What about my
In.
team? Okay.
Yours is coming. Yours is coming, Avon. Don't you worry.
How are you feeling?
Lerato did
okay.
it. You think you beat a 113?
No, man, I told you, I stopped to look at the
I
What
want
did
to
you
tell
say?
you, I want to tell you,
113.22.
I'll probably do it.
All right, let's
I've
go.
done the math, and I weigh more than Lerato, his 2 kids, and his wife put together. So it's really a weight disadvantage. I'm unaerodynamic. Lerato, somebody who is paid to drive.
Have you seen the time?
Did it
I
in
haven't seen it. It's probably a 1-4.
Show the camera.
1:14:47. I'm trying not to gloat. I'm trying not to.
Well done,
I'm
well
trying
done,
not.
well done.
1:14.47. This is a person who has actually competed professionally.
We are in big trouble.
1:14.47. Lerato, that's a great time, my friend.
One for the team.
You've got to be proud of that time.
One for the
That
team.
is a stunning time.
No, listen,
That is
that
a
was
Everyone is high-fiving. We haven't seen these.
I'm sweating.
These are the highlights from Avon's lap.
Avon in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, I think let's give Avon a round of applause. Avon, firstly, I'd like to just disclose that Avon actually drives a Swift very often
I do.
because he owns one.
Yeah,
He calls
I
it
do.
his wife's car, but Lerato and I know the truth. It's Avon's car, that thing. It's Avon's
It's
car.
a sport. Okay.
100%, 100%. A professional Swift driver,
Yeah.
the type of person that is keeping up traffic in the fast lane just because it says Swift on the back. We know him. We know him. We know him. Everyone, that
Finding my
looked
time.
hot. That looked hot. How did you
It
feel
was,
about that?
it was
lap?
like a symphony of understeer. That's what it sounded like. It was just the whole way through. At no point, you know, when people like did driver training, they said, if you hear understeer, it's bad.
Went too slow. Spinning isn't winning.
Yeah, I'm not feeling particularly confident right now.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's have it.
113, 114. Let's have a look at everyone's time. Somebody who drives a Swift every day. Somebody who considers themselves. He once told me to my face, no, boy, me, I can pedal. He told me on my face. He told me on my face. And he tells me he's incredible at Gymkhana. And this track is basically according to Gymkhana.
Oh,
All right,
geez, this is
let's
the
have a look.
worst.
Everyone did it in. Everyone did it in. 1,
Yeah.
1,
Uh-huh.
2 on the dot! That's incredible! 112.
done.
So 113, 114, and 112
sweat.
dead for A1. That is
Can
an
I just check-
incredible
I just
run.
want to check something.
Yes,
Did I beat you?
you did. You did beat me. You did. A1, I will concede that A1, a man
Oh,
half
wow,
my
that is-
age and half my weight, did in fact beat me.
My-
So 113, 114, 112,
Yeah.
everyone was incredible. But I do think for context, so that people understand, and just in case, because some of our stars are going to be professional drivers as well. So if you want to bring the Verstappens and Hamiltons of South Africa through to the show, put them in the comments below. Mandla, our stunt driver, who currently competes in 2 series. Everyone, he competes in rally and
Israeli, and he's doing GTC as well.
so rally and GTC. Let's have a look at Mandla's time. Mandla, a professional driver who was paid. He used his matric with exemption for clutch control. A man who never drives with the air conditioning on. A man who closes the windows even when he's got a full tank of petrol. The incredible Mandla
You guys
did it in.
make us
Oh
look
my
so
goodness, you're going to
bad.
feel so bad. You're going to feel so bad.
Yeah.
Mandla did it in. 1:10.80 is 2 seconds faster than the fastest
Hey,
on a
hey.
short track.
No, that's
On a short track.
that's something.
that
is something
proper.
I don't
Yeah.
even understand how
No
and where he
way.
finds.
Hey, but that's where the difference is.
That's
right?
actually that's a
Yeah,
problem.
that's incredible.
Yeah.
So this is why Mandla gets the big bucks. And also, if you consider yourself a driver, you'll understand what a vast difference 3 seconds on a short track like this
Jesus.
is. It is literally days and days apart, but that's what it's all about. So, professional drivers will compete against Mandla's time, 1:10.80. Everybody else is going to be competing against my time, 1:13. Journalists may have to go against anyone's time of 1:12. And those of you that are fathering young children, who will be going against
I'm not going to hear the last
Lerato's time. You are never going to hear the last of it.
It's over.
Gents, I can't thank you enough. It is finally here. Top Gear South Africa, star in a reasonably priced car. Please don't forget to comment down below. Who are the stars that you would like to see piloting the Top Gear South Africa reasonably priced car? Tell her what you must. Comment, comment, comment. Don't forget to, how do they say the kids? Like and subscribe so you don't miss all of the future episodes that are going to be coming up in the series. I'm your host, Jason Goliath. Salute and away. Thank you for watching.